Not Worth the Time with Wade Taylor. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Not Worth the Time. We're here. We're doing it. I hope you've had a fantastic couple of weeks. Man, oh man, we're having tons of fun out here this week. Woo! I'm trying to keep the energy level up. You know, I'm not letting it's a rainy, cloudy day here in Iowa. It's been drizzling, it's been sleeting, it's been snowing, but I'm not gonna let it get me down, dude. I'm having too good of a weekend. Okay, I'm having a good time, and I'm also trying to make sure other people have fun and are enjoying themselves. I mean, I'm doing what I can, doing my part here. You know, it's been a good weekend though, man. Oh man, it was productive. Also got to do fun stuff. Like I'm that's a perfect balance. You know, there's that gray area sometimes where you're having a ton of fun and you're just doing all sorts of things that you love doing and you just are having the time of your life. You're just like, man, I'm doing all my favorite things. And then you realize you have put every other responsibility on the back burner and you're like, but why do I feel bad even though I'm having fun? It's because you've completely neglected everything you're supposed to be doing. And that is the absolute worst feeling. And then there's the other feeling where you burn out because you're not having any fun and you're just doing nothing but responsible things. It's like they say life needs to be some kind of weird balance or something. Yeah, who would have thought, right? What an original take. I'm having fun. We got to experience something I've never done before, and it doesn't sound like it's that exhilarating of experience when you first say it. But man, I had so much fun and knew it was going to be fun. And I went to a G League basketball game. For those who don't know what the G League is, that is the minor leagues for the NBA, the professional basketball league, right? So we have a team here in Des Moines, the Iowa Wolves. So I got some tickets to that and got invited to go to the opening night. And dude, it was a lot of fun. It was the first time I've been in the now known as the Casey's Center at the Des Moines downtown area. It used to be known as the Wells Fargo Arena, and now we just all have to switch and tell everybody we're going to the old CC. Yeah, I'm gonna go catch a concert and a ball game at the old CC. Let's go down there and go to the Casey's Center. You know, I do have a bone to pick with Casey's marketing team, okay? Like, well, first of all, don't mind what they've done with the arena. It's pretty cool. They actually have a mini gas station inside the thing. It does feel wrong, though, that I'm paying even more money for the same shitty gas station snacks I get right up the street from my house. Oh, somehow they still upcharge me, even though I was like, damn, no, I know that this really costs. Like, you can't trick me. You have me on a fucking island where you make all the prices. That bothers me. But what really bothers me is Casey's whole new marketing scheme bugs the shit out of me. They have a new slogan. Okay, and to be honest, it's a better slogan than what it used to be. Okay, their first slogan was Casey's famous for pizza. That I remember them like in a lot of commercials. Casey's used to never have commercials, right? They just were there. If you're from the Midwest and in Iowa, Casey's was just here. They didn't need to advertise. It was a trustworthy gas station that you learned about through word of mouth. And they were a general store. It was Casey's General Store. They weren't even a gas station. They were above a gas station. They were Casey's General Store. You could go in there and get some cereal, some kind of groceries here and there, some pseudo groceries. Okay, Casey's was a really good spot to go to get last minute stuff for Thanksgiving if you forgot, right? You're the cousin who always forgets to bring a dish. Guess what? You can go buy 4 or 5 cans of green beans in there. Dump them in, ask them if they got a bowl, drain them, dump them in there. Bam, you look like, I just got to put this in the oven, Nan. I got to warm up the green beans. That's what Casey's used to be. used to be a place where small town farmers and people went to go buy shitty coffee and meet up in the parking lot and sip that coffee and complain about how the ground wasn't unfreezing fast enough so they could plant. That's what Casey's branding was. That's what it's supposed to be. And now it's this is the new slogan that bothered me. It said, "It's not crazy, it's Casey's." No. Okay, just no. Casey's, you can't go from being the small town general store branding and then all of a sudden go, hey, we're zany and wacky. No. Okay? And I know what you're trying to say. You're trying, oh, wait, they're saying they're not crazy. It's Casey's. No, they're trying to be zany, okay? They're trying to do little skits and stuff like that. No, Casey's should be. I don't want them to be zany and like, look, we got a prank in the fun commercial. No, I want them to just do like the Ford version of commercials. When you go to Casey's, you want to get yourself some bean juice that's going to make you blow out our one-use toilet in the back. We don't really have public restrooms. You got to ask the employee at the counter if you can go back behind there and deuce one up in our private bathroom. And guess what? At Casey's, we're down to earth, and we'll let you take a dump because we know after you have a hot cup of Joe and one of our famous breakfast pizzas, after 2 bites of that grease trap and that and that log fuel, you're going to need to drop one, and that's why we'll let you use our private bathroom, because we're not above that. That's the advertising I want, and that's what I grew up with. I can't deal with this zany thing that is Casey's now. But whatever. Times change, people change, things are different, but then things get cyclical and you come around real quick. But whatever. That's my only gripe with the old Casey's Center. Otherwise, yeah, turns out the arena didn't change much. Turns out when they just slap a new name on the building, they don't really renovate it too much. They just go, things have been working out all right. Just slap our name on here, please. It is weird to now know that like rock bands and like famous comedians who come through and just like any touring act that comes to Des Moines now has to go to our gas station sponsored fucking arena. It's like, damn, dude, if this doesn't just people make fun of the Midwest as much as they can, and Iowa seems to catch a lot of strays. Especially when I listen to podcasts. God damn, do comedians bring up Des Moines as a punchline all the time. It's actually kind of hacky now. You guys are all hacks. And it's not just because it hurts my feelings that you're a hack, okay? No, it's because everybody says it, and you need to come up with a different city. Shit on a different city, okay? Talk about Cincinnati for a little bit. But it's not good, okay? It's not helping our cause when we did that. At least it's not Come and Go. At least Come and Go got bought out, and we somehow didn't let them expand enough that we would have been at the Come and Go arena. That would have been, tough. I guess Casey's isn't so bad now that I think about it. You know what, Wade? There you go. You're finding the silver lining, and I'm proud of you. I was finding the silver lining last night, dude. I love going to like sporting events like that, like the G League and stuff. I want to get into supporting the minor league stuff more, because those guys actually all care still, it feels like. I watched them play last night. All those guys are giving it their all, and it's like any minor league player in any sport it's an absolute grind and just a brutal career choice at that point. It sucks. Like, I know, because I thought I tried out for one like semi-professional baseball team after I quit playing college ball. I like kind of started working. I shouldn't even say I tried out. I like worked out with a couple guys because they needed catchers or whatnot to like catch bullpens, and I was like, you know what? I like doing it enough still. I'll do it. And I just saw what was gonna happen. Like, and I loved baseball, but I guess I didn't love it that much. I saw what I was going to have to go through to maybe even get a glimpse of it, a couple of bats in a semi-pro thing. This is it's not even the minor leagues. It's like a subsection below. It's its own thing, and you make money doing it, but you're basically, you live in like a sponsorship house. Like, the team reaches out to like different families, and they basically donate a room in their house, and they stay there. Like, it's brutal, dude. And you know what? Salute to all those people who do that stuff. Like, the people who put up room and board for those minor league players or those semi-professional players, and then those guys going through the journey, those guys and gals who, like, because there's women professional sports, that's a grind, dude. And like, it's not for the faint of heart. That's why when people make it out of those and get to like the NFL or the MLB or the WNBA or the NBA, like, that's why they become movies and like inspirational stories, because you had to slog it out, dude. It's a grind. Okay, there's a reason Kurt Warner is like one of the greatest success stories to ever come out of Iowa. Okay, he won an arena football championship, and he also won an NFL Super Bowl. Okay, guy's a legend. Not many people can say they've done that. Okay, you know what? I don't think Joe Montana has an arena football championship. And you know what? He never will, because he didn't have to slum it. Old Joe Montana, he went to Notre Dame. Ooh. And then I got drafted by the Niners, and I went on to win Super Bowls. Yeah. Okay, let's go see. Come on, Joe. Let's see you do an arena football tour, okay? Talk to me then, Joe. Shout out Joe Montana. Go Niners. See, I can make fun of my own team. I'm out here making fun of them. So that's how deep my fucking ties to Iowa, dude. He was fucking, goddamn, Warner was a Ram. And I'm still like, yeah, but he's from Iowa. State allegiance apparently runs way deeper. But it's cool. It's cool. What I was really pumped when I went in there, because it turned out everybody who, like, I think the first like 1,000 fans got a free t-shirt. So swag, love getting a free t-shirt. After I got this t-shirt, and this was a decent t-shirt, it's a Gildan shirt. Everybody knows the Gildan shirts. They're what you get everywhere. If you ever buy a graphic tee online from it, it's probably one of those. You know, it's the same shirt. It's decent, right? And it's like, there's nothing to this. It says the pack on it, because the Wolf Pack, you know, supporting the Wolves, Iowa Wolves, you know. But as I took this shirt, I started thinking about it, because I need to start going through my closet again, right? It's wintertime. I like to do like a kind of quarterly closet go through and get rid of shit. I need to overturn things, right? And turn them out, get rid of shit I'm not wearing. It's important, I think. I don't want to keep shit I don't. But I started thinking about it, and it's, why the flying fuck am I paying for clothes at all? I think about it, I probably get maybe 6 or 7 free shirts from something each year. And I think I might consciously start just having a free swag wardrobe. Just free merch wardrobe, okay, dude? I'm going to start fighting people in crowds for t-shirts that get launched into the crowd. My whole goddamn wardrobe is now just going to be merch wardrobe. Swag merch wardrobe, okay? Just free swag. I'm gonna start going to every convention I can go to at the Iowa Event Center. That's how I'm gonna get all my free t-shirts from now on. I'm only buying shorts and jeans and shoes. And you know what? I know people are giving away free hoodies. I can get myself a free hoodie. I don't need to pay for clothes. I'll just be like one of those kids who gets a free shirt from the Super Bowl loser. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have all these different... I'm going to go to Construction Con. I know they got fucking shirts, dude. I can get myself a Ryan Company shirt. That's a construction company here, you know? Get myself one that. I guarantee you there's a Snap Tool demonstration going on there. Let me get a Snap Tool hat, okay? I know you guys got beanies back there. I'm going to need some winter gear. Let me get a Snap-on beanie. Oh, yeah, I'll go to, like, the beer wine festival, just sneak in there. You know the beer guys have fucking merch. You know I'm going to get a hat or two or a shirt. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to, that's my new wardrobe. I will no longer be wearing anything. I won't buy anything anymore. All the shirts I have now stay the way they are, and I will wear them out, and they will slowly get replaced by shitty graphic tees for different events. I think it's a great look. Okay, nobody else is doing that. How many people everybody out there's trying to dress super fancy now. You know, they're wearing their Lululemon, their Nike. I'm wearing this right now. You know, but I've had this for like 10 years. Okay, so I feel like I've earned this. This shirt's been through war. Okay, there's goddamn pit stains in here. Yeah, there's white pit stains from deodorant. Those old deodorant marks you get on black shirts. Things, it's like painted in here, okay, dude? It's like a racing stripe in there. I'm just going to start wearing that swag, dude. It'll work. I think it'll be awesome, you know? And it's a conversation starter. You know, you wear a cool event t-shirt. People are like, what event was that? And you can just explain it. No more. Eliminate small talk. Eliminate dumb small talk. Nobody's going to ask me about my job. I'm just going to wear these crazy shirts, okay? I'm going to go to Pride next year. I'm sure they're tossing out shirts somewhere. Sure, they're midriffs, but I can wear one of those. I'll rock a Pride midriff. If it's free, I'm going to wear it. His hat was free. His hat's just a random company. I have no idea what MSI is. I don't care. It was a nice hat. Free. Boom. Take it. Cool. I'm going to wear it, and I'm going to destroy it. Who cares? Let's go. And otherwise, they're just gonna throw it away eventually. You know how much? Do you know how much swag gets thrown away every year at conferences and stuff like that? You know how many fucking dumb pens and stress balls and hats and T-shirts just get tossed in a dumpster somewhere at the end of every show season? It's insane. It's insane. And that's why I'm here. I'm going to start doing my part for the environment and saving those event shirts and start wearing them, okay? I don't need blank T-shirts anymore, okay? I'm going to do my part. Everybody else do their part, okay? We're all just going to become the advertisers they want us to be, okay? You know, and that's fair. I don't want to spend money on a T-shirt. So you give me $20, basically. A shirt is like $20. So you give me your shirt, I'll wear it. That's $20 I didn't spend on my wardrobe. And we're good to go. To me this sounds like a good idea, but I also know I sound stupid. And that's why it's so funny to me. It is a dumb idea, but I think it's also a good idea. I think I'm being environmentally conscious. I think I'm doing the right thing. I feel like I am, but I feel like everyone's gonna be like, that's stupid. Wait. And you are right, because they don't always fit right. Those shirts never fit right. I don't know what they do. It's like whoever mass makes those, like, yeah, you say XL, but it really somehow is a medium. Quit buying your shirts from Alibaba. Who knows, though? Who knows? Man. But I haven't been sleeping well lately. That's why I'm so goofy right now, I think. I got some super dark circles under my eyes, if you can't tell. I think it looks worse when I wear a hat. It's just like shadows, so it like double darkens my eyes. So I just look like a raccoon right now. It's bad. It's bad. And it turns out there's a lot of problems with this. And that's where I found this week's article that we're going to cover from New Scientist, of course, because for some reason that's where I always get all these fun articles that I find. And I think it's great. And this one is called Can't Focus Due to Lack of Sleep? Your Brain Needs a Wash. That's right. Your dirty fucking brain needs a wash. Get your mind out of the gutter and wash your brain, you dirty, dirty boy. Oh, your brain's so dirty. So, I have no idea what this article is about. I saw the name of it, and it sounded fun to me, and the fact that you can wash your brain intrigued me. So, we're going to see what's up. The reason why you find it so hard to concentrate when you are sleep deprived may be because your brain is trying to refresh itself. Your brain is trying to freshen up. During sleep, the brain carries out a rain of cycles. A rinse cycle. A rinse cycle where the cerebrosal fluid. The CSF is repeatedly flushed into the organs and out again at a base of the brain. Oh, okay. This process clears the metabolic waste that would otherwise damage brain cells. Oh, is that why like they always say if you like don't sleep for it's like 72 hours or something, like you could die? So your brain literally has to do this in order to wash out your brain cells so they don't get damaged. That's interesting. Cool. That explains why you can't go so long without sleeping. It's like it's a cycle. Everything's a cycle, right? It's like you can't keep drinking your own pee when surviving after a certain period, because then it just becomes a really bad thing. And turns out you don't want to do that anyway. You start putting things back in the cycle. It's like old oil. That's a better thing, Wade. You don't know anything about drinking your own urine. I just know you're not supposed to do it for like more than 2 days, I guess, or something. Or otherwise, you could really die from it, it sounds like. I think Bear Grylls told me that, which is why I don't remember it, because I just remember I was like, this guy drinks his piss a lot. So I don't know if the whole drinking your piss thing kills you or not. Bear Grylls was always pissing and drinking his own piss. I know it was like a big deal the first time he did it, but it felt like he did it multiple times where he peed in like snakeskin and drank it at some point. It felt like it happened a lot. I don't know why. Or maybe I just saw that clip a lot. Who knows? Laura Lewis at Massachusetts Institute of Technology and her colleagues wondered whether lapses in attention may result in the brain trying to catch up on rinsing itself when it's awake. So your brain's just like, oh, dude, this guy hasn't been sleeping for shit. We're gonna shower it. We gotta fucking rinse everything right now. So they are asked 26 people aged between 19 and 40 to get a good night's sleep, then kept them awake all night in a lab for 2 weeks later. Okay, not for 2 weeks. I was about to be like, they did it for 2 weeks? They just like tortured these people? 2 weeks of no sleep would be fucking hell. You would die from that, I'm pretty sure. In both cases, the team recorded participants' brain activity using MRI scans the next morning while they completed 2 tasks. During these tests, participants had to push buttons whenever they heard a specific tone or saw a cross on a screen turn to a square. Okay. As expected, participants failed to press the button more often when they were sleep deprived. Analyzing the brain scans, the team found that the participants lost focus about 2 seconds before the CSF was flushed out of the base of their brain. What's more, CFF was drowned back into the brain about 1 second after attention recovered. Huh. I think it's about the brain cleaning process, like a washing machine. You kind of need it to put the water in and then slosh it around and then drain it out. And so we're talking about sloshing parts occurring during these lapses of attention. Okay, yeah, so it's sloshing around when you're in the middle of trying to read an email and you totally miss stuff. God damn it. This is just, I read a lot of these articles and I pick them because this is shit that's happening to me on a daily basis. I feel like I'm trying to read and concentrate at work all the time, and my brain just goes boop, and it just ding, ding, and I just keep and that's what's happening here. I'm getting the shit knocked out of me. Okay, my brain is trying to wash itself, and then it's not working, and then the other parts of me are like trying to be the Fonz and like, hey, shake it up, let's get this thing going, just knocking the shit out of me. That's crazy. Okay, while this leads to attention loss is unclear, the pinpoint the brain circuit responsible could reveal ways to reduce cognitive effects of sleep deprivation, says Lewis. In other words, if we can locate which part of the brain is completely affected by sleep, and then we make a pill that targets that and blocks that, Now humans can stay up forever. Sleep deprivation is no longer a problem. We can work 24 hours a day. You will never have to not work. Humans don't need sleep now. We must work and grind. Dude, the billionaires are just going to love that. They're like, we don't have to sleep anymore? Cool. I was only sleeping 4 hours to begin with. Block that part of my brain so I can stay up all the time. Yeah, that weirdo Elon's now going to just be awake all day and night at the Tesla factory if he can block his ability to not need to sleep. That's pretty crazy, though. That's an interesting thing that I had no idea that your brain was flushing chemicals out at night. Because everybody always, I've read several articles where people say they still don't understand why we don't sleep, or not why we don't sleep, but why we sleep. They surely really don't know why. Like, it doesn't make sense or it doesn't make sense. It does make sense. You're tired. That's why you sleep. But they're trying to figure out, I guess, the whole reasoning behind sleep or whatever. I don't know what scientists are up to. That's just what I've read before, right? And this makes total sense if your brain needs that time to repair and do the maintenance on it. It's the same thing like I said with the car. If you don't do the maintenance, the upkeep starts falling apart, and that's why probably things go awry, and it's not fun. If you know anybody who is going through brain issues, it's not a good time. So allowing your brain to do the natural maintenance it needs to do, probably important. But you know what also is important? You getting entertained and having that balance of work and life. And you know what can help you have fun? punninggame.com. That's right, everybody. punninggame.com is where you can find this show. Not worth the time. Every other Monday you can find this show. You can also find my other show, Who Gives a F, which is every week, every Wednesday with me and Nathan. Great stuff over on that show. And then we have at punninggame.com a backlog of all the shows we've ever had on the network. There's thousands of hours of listening material on there. There's even stuff you can read. There's fun pun gaming clips that we used to do. All sorts of cool stuff at Pun Game. And if you want to support the website, go to punninggame.com and go to the Pun Game shop where you can find t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at punninggame.com. And if you'd like to get something, don't forget to use promo code NWTPOD. That's NWTPOD. And they get you free shipping at checkout, guys. So go get yourself something nice over there. And if you want to watch this show and see everything, go over to YouTube.com. Comic Wade Taylor on YouTube. Comic Wade Taylor is what you put in the search bar. And you hit subscribe, and then you get access into the video versions of this podcast, Who Gives a F, my stand-up clips, the shorts I've been putting out. I have sketches I've been putting out with my buddies and myself. All sorts of cool stuff over there. Thank you to all the people who've been subscribing. I can't thank you enough that you guys felt like you liked my stuff enough to just hit the button. That's cool, and it means a lot to me. So thank you for checking all that stuff out. Otherwise, guys, this has been Not Worth the Time. I'm Wade Taylor. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do.